I need to refresh my dashboard every single time. I hate this. There we go. Am I good? Certainly looks like it. Okay. Alright, I think I am good. Alright. Well, fellow folks. Those of you who are here for some reason this early, or somehow watching this VOD, looks like today is the absolute final day of the star challenge we have here. It'll be the last star challenge, like ever, you know. And I mean ever, because the next event is token event, unfortunately. I still don't get why they didn't give us another multi-life at all. The last multi-life was 2 months ago. You're not going to get one at all. Not at all. Well, I think we're going to get one in global, I guess. I mean, I don't think it really counts because it's a rerun technically. Let me see. But I have no idea how they're deciding the event schedule over there. But assuming they're not going to skip events, we're going to have at least one. At least one multi-line. One with Shiki in it. So. Yeah, hopefully they don't skip anything, even though they made the first event last for like 2 weeks for some reason. But hopefully they don't skip anything. If they do, I have the legal right to be angry about it, you know. All right. So, as I said, I didn't touch any of the songs in the game for the event. Like, the songs are still the same as last stream. I didn't play the event at all. I played the songs outside of the event because it still gave me bonus, the percentage bonus. So, I did that yesterday. And so today, I guess I just keep going until I can't go anymore. Like, once I hit the wall, there's nothing else to do for me. At least. Now, hopefully I don't hit the wall quickly, because if I hit a wall in like half an hour, that kind of sucks. I mean, it is what it is, but at the same time, it kind of sucks. Which is also a reason why, if the next event in global is a star challenge, that's going to really suck. Like, a lot. Because No one. Well, maybe I shouldn't say no one. Hey, Erish, how do you do? Happy Wednesday to you. No, wait, today's Wednesday, right? Yeah, happy Wednesday to you. All right. Not early? I mean, you kind of are. I've only been streaming for 5 minutes so far. How am I? Oh, I wish I went to sleep earlier last night. That's how I'm feeling right now. Other than that, I'm okay. You know? I'm okay. But, I was just saying... I was just saying that... if the next event is Star Challenge and Global, then that's going to be pretty bad. Because... I feel like no one except for, like... anyone who decided to whale on the game has any decent team yet to even be able to do it. Because at least in the Japanese version, like by time Star Challenge came around, like let me see, the first one was in November. That was the first. Wait a minute. Okay, that was the first Star Challenge in November. And surely by then, some people had like, decent enough teams by that point. So that wasn't that bad. But that's several months down the line compared to what could possibly be like within the first month of the game being out. So I don't know. It's hard doing SIF2 content right now. Because I don't know, I feel like Star Challenge in general kind of rough streaming that, because like I said, once you hit a wall, there's nothing else to do. Like, you're not going to magically have a better team, What you can probably do is like grind event points, I guess. Even then, it's not going to help you too much, because your rank is still determined by your level. Like, it gets tied. The level tie break happens off of event points, sure, but I understand how people are getting to star level 65. Their whale is most likely. If you're a whale, then yeah, you're probably going to get there. Because you have... I'm assuming you would just have all the meta cards or something by then. Like, you would be able to put together the right teams for the right songs and everything, and yeah. That's just my assumption of how people get there. And even then, there's not that many people there. So, that's also a thing to think about. I don't know if anyone has ever reached level 70 or not. I don't know. Because I think I remember seeing in the last Star Challenge, first place got really close, but they didn't get to level 7. I also wonder what happens when we get to level 70. And I'm curious on how insane the scores get. Because that's impossible for me. I am absolutely not getting to level 70. Alright. Let me play through this. Get as far as I can. Once the scores get too high, well, that's the end of the run. You know? It's unfortunate, but that's the end of the run if that happens. Which will probably happen soon. Because I don't think I'm going to get past 41 already. Like, that's where I ended up stopping. And I had the advantage last time, you know? Compared to this time. I'm not too sure. You know, let me look actually. Okay, the highest right now is still 65. Well, that's still something I'm not getting anyway, so I really wish you could see like what teams they have or something. And I guess there's no way to do it because, you know, you play multiple songs, but still. Alright, let me start doing this. Alright. I will definitely restart if I drop my combo. Easy peasy start, of course. You know the crazy part about looking at the score is that truly is not even that much higher than the goal. It's really not. I think everything else here has masters to it. I haven't played the song in this game yet before, so I have no idea if the score can even get this high or not. And that's why we find out. The score is not high. It's really not that much. Aiden, why are you here? Why are you here and why are you subscribing to the channel? You're doing two horrible things. In fact, I could even say you're doing two horrible things you should never do. One is the most horrible, which is subscribing to the channel. You know? You should never do that, like ever. Is this swipe? Maybe. I don't remember. But the game doesn't tell you, even though it should. Hey, easy peasy, right? Actually, I think that should beat the score. I'm assuming. What was the oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I mean by like the score I'm getting isn't like that much more than the goal though. Which isn't that much of a good thing though. Whoops. Wrong one! Don't do that! That's bad. Aiden, why are you here and why are you spending money? You know, you can feel free to be a person who's smart and not spend money here, you know? Come here, friend request. Which game? I deserve the support. I stream for free. Okay? I stream for free. I always have streamed for free. You can sit here and lurk for years. That's fine. Feel free to not spend any money in this channel. You know, I would appreciate that a lot if you did not spend any money here. You know? All you have to do is not spend money here. Counts on a different name. It's fine. Is there cash money? No, I don't. I have a job. What do you mean? Streaming on Twitch is not my job. It is a hobby. Easy peasy, right? Hello, Mr. Popsicle. How do you do? Got something by the gift sub. You know, Aiden, you can do anything but spend money here. And that would be supporting the channel. Hope you know that. I truly hope you know that, you know? You said you sent me a friend request. I'm guessing that's you? Oh, yeah, it says right there. I can't read, okay? Little extra mile for your favorite SIF streamer? I'm pretty sure I'm the only SIF streamer you watch. Is there anyone else who truly, like, streams the game on a consistent basis? Is there anyone else who does it? Because if there is, I would love to know who else does it. You know, I don't think it's considered a favorite streamer if it's the only streamer. You know? I don't think that's how it works. If you have a favorite, that implies that there's several other streamers doing the same thing. For this long, I don't think so. I've occasionally lurked here before, but never chatted. Oh, hey, you know? I appreciate all the lurkers that are here. I always do. There's multiple SIF streamers? Well, who? I would like to know. I'm actually asking who. Because I must be missing them a lot when they stream or something, because I don't really hear that much. At least on a consistent basis. Okay, I do know for sure in SIF1 though, I probably was the only one. I probably was the only consistent SIF streamer. You know, Aiden, I've always wondered if you ban someone and they can give subs. And I wonder if I should try that experiment or not, you know? I wonder if it'll work. Does anyone know? Did I ban someone and they can't give subs anymore? Dude, seriously? Okay. Yeesh. Aiden, if you say that you love me, you would do the thing that's most important and not spend any more money here. You know? They can? Why? Cool. Do the thing I do best out of love, which could be not spending money. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know. I use gifts up money for pizza bolies. I don't. I kind of don't. I don't think I even do really anything with the money. I just like Twitch sends me a check, I deposit it, and that's it. Like I don't do anything specific with it. I don't make enough off of Twitch to do that. Oh my god, that's over $1 million. Okay, this is going. Oh my god, that's cool. Oh my, well, maybe. Okay. That was about the first time you had pizza bowlies for the lore. I don't remember. Hayden, that was like many years ago. I don't even remember. I can't remember that. That could have been like 15, 20 years ago, so I know. I don't remember. I remember I wasn't the one buying the pizza at first. I would just eat whatever was bought. All I remember is that eventually I thought it was good. So, well, not eventually I thought it was good, but I thought it was good. So eventually I just remembered who it was from. And I guess that was it. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Because really the pizza place that I went to the most as a kid, or I remember the most, is not Pizza Bowlies. But that place isn't around anymore because they had a fire and they never came back. So, but they had giant pizza slices. I do remember that though. You ever one of those pizza joints that had like the big pizza slices instead of normal sized pizza? So I do remember that. And there were a bunch of Italian guys running the place then. Every single time we walked up in there. And they would recognize us every single time. And they had a Pac-Man arcade machine in there. I remember that. I remember that stuff. You know? Use my SIF2 ID for link like reward. Maybe? I don't know. Can you? Would that even work? Is it not your account? I just think you're raised in a Pizza Bowlies. I don't remember. How long has Pizza Bowlies been around anyway? Let me look that up. Can I look that up anywhere? $1985? Is your pizza topping tier list stream? I mean, it's not that much to rate for me. Pineapple is bottom tier, and cheese, sausage, pepperoni is not bottom tier. That's it. There's nothing else to it. Alright. Let's hope I can keep going the scores here. Cheese isn't a topping? Yes, it is. What do you mean? Extra cheese is a topping. You gonna tell me extra cheese isn't a topping either? Aiden, you do know that there are pizzas out there like that don't really have much of cheese on them, if any. So technically, cheese is not a requirement. Ooh. I know SIF2 accounts work for look like. Apparently, it's like I think I read that they can turn some of your titles into stickers or something like that. And you can get rewards based on your rank, but you have to. But like, it's based on what your account has in like the first week of March or something. Like that's the deadline. Like if I reach rank 200 at the end of March, that wouldn't count because it only count up to like the first week of March. Now, why they did that, I have no idea. That's so weird. And why not just have it up to until, you know, the game goes down? Well, that was just a deadline to apply for transfer. I read otherwise, at least. I'm pretty sure I read otherwise. Like, yeah, that's the deadline, but it's also like it's also how much they take from your account, like the cutoff. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Where is it? Where's the thing for it? At least the translated part. Okay, can I actually not find this right now? Oh my god, dude. I don't think I can find it right now. I'm just scrolling and scrolling, I can't even find it. Alright, whatever. I gotta look for it after stream. But I'm pretty sure that's what I read. I am pretty sure. I mean, even then, regardless, like, I don't. Yeah, I know I don't have an account in that app, so it doesn't really apply to me that much. And I'm definitely not reaching rank 200s by the first week of March. So. And I completely forgot already the score goal. Oh my god, dude, I'm failing songs already. Oh boy. Here we go again. No. Here we go. Nonsense starts. Wait, really? This score goal seems kind of low, but okay, I guess. You know, Holly, I don't know why you decided to send that. Supporting Pizza Hut would do the complete opposite. It would cause me lots of pain and suffering, you know? I think this is swipe, isn't it? Oh, I guess not. Alright, please pass this. No, Pizza Hut does not bring happiness to all. It is the complete opposite. Pizza Hut wouldn't bring happiness, and it wouldn't dare ever, you know? Now, if you want to, like, take down Pizza Hut, that's something else, you know? I would be down for that. You had it for breakfast? That will ruin your entire day. Oh, I ran out of the Valentine's thing. Alright, I don't remember how high the score for this is. That should be okay. Song gives me an sentimental vibe. Hi. This song? Then you'll get back to 41? Absolutely not. I am not reaching 41 again. You're crazy. I missed like 3 days of bonuses like last week. And last Star Challenge I had at least one, well, no, I had 2 event cards. Because I got one out of scouting. But this time I didn't. I only have 1 event card. The free one. So I'm not counting on it. In fact, if you look at my scores compared to the goal right now, it's getting closer and closer. So I'm expecting like maybe I'll be able to do another level or 2, and then, you know, but I can't progress any further. Alright, you know what? Just because that's not. Well, I said just because that's a 9, but Oh my god, that score. Come on, give me something good that I can do. Doable. Well, yeah, this might be doable. This might be doable. Hopefully it's doable so we can move on. If it's not, then we have to find some sort of song that is. Oh yeah, this is easy for getting the goal. Hey Zach, how do you do? Welcome on this mighty fine middle day of the week. You know what's crazy? That was already Wednesday. It does not feel like the week has really gone that quickly. It's so weird. I guess it's also because I've been busy at work, kinda. Or not busy, just like occupied. And time really flies when you're definitely occupied at work. Playing SIF2 as well, me? I'm doing okay. I'm not doing bad. I'm not doing crazy good either, but you know, it's just a regular-ish day, I guess. You know? I have no idea if this is doable, but I'll try it anyway. That score is looking kind of concerning. The Wednesday of all time, you know, that's a good way to describe it. It's just Wednesday, you know? It's that point of the week where you realize you're already halfway through and you just want Friday to come, you know? Oh guys, do you think miracles really do come true? Do you think I'll pass the song or will I fail it? We shall see here.
Here we go, we gotta go, 'cause I know that miracles really do come true. Now, baby,
Dude, why is this score so high? It's just a level 10 expert song. Alright, yeah. Okay, I'm definitely not feeling this. There's no way. There's no way I feel this. Alright, there we go. I don't understand why the score is so high. For just an expert level 10. At least I'm getting that scouting ticket soon. Alright. Easy skip. Oh god, here we go. Alright, we're reaching the 2 million point mark. Oh my god. Okay, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Yes, I skipped the musical songs because the scores aren't high. They aren't that high. So the bonus multiplier is not going to multiply the score that much for me to pass. Because the base score is not that high. That's why I skip them all the time now. At least at higher levels, yeah, I just skip it. Just give me a new song, you know. But yeah, I don't know about. Well, this is suspiciously low. So, can I stop getting level 9s? Level 8s? Oh my god, I don't know. Oh. I could try. I could try. Okay. If I get past this level, I can assure you the next level is probably gonna hit me. I can bet that the next level is guaranteed. I'll be stuck, you know? If you look at the scores now, then it's looking likely. Please, full combo. Ooh. How do I pass? Hmm. Well, that score is pretty high though. But perhaps I do. I didn't think I would. But hey, does anyone remember, like, years ago? I mean, like years ago. Back in SIF1, there was some like weird event going on in between. Well, not weird event, but there was these goals that they put up. Like, they was like in between events or something. They one time, something like that, maybe. There was some weird goals they put up once, like a short amount of time. And like to complete all the goals, you had to play Awaken the Power like 50 times. Like, I still remember that to this day. It was so weird. That was like 2018, maybe 2019, probably 2018, where that happened. Like earlier 2018, I think. And everyone was just like, they did not understand what they were even thinking, making those goals, you know? Just even the fact that you had to play the same song like 50 times was kind of freakishly bad. Alright, truly, I have no idea if I'm going to be clearing any songs. Like, I just have to wait and see if I do. I can't guess. Yeah, that made some bizarre decisions. It's weird because, like, at least back then, I don't think their decisions were that bizarre. It's just like, you could have just had the goals be play 50 songs, not play the same song 50 times, you know? I know Sif and Sifaz is one of them. Sorry, I might be in the minority, but no. That was not a bizarre decision. Okay, I don't think that was a bizarre decision. We all knew it was coming one day, okay? Can't lie to yourself. We all knew it was coming. It was a matter of when, you know? Look, you could argue a little bit with Sifaz, but at the same time, you guys forget the game wasn't on a decline. Sif 1 though, look, as much as I liked SIF1, as much time as I put into the game, look, SIF1 was 10 years old, okay? It had to go. Being honest with you, the game was old, okay? The game was really, by mobile gacha game standards, the game is ancient. Okay? That's a feat on its own that the game lasted 10 years, okay? So you really don't see many gacha games do that. Last for 10 years. But even with constant, like, still they're giving us content. And nothing to do with SIF when it shut down, and Ham's probably forced SIF1 Bushy Road. I think it was mostly I think it was two things. I think the game was aging, you know, because like I said, SIF1 was an old game by mobile game standards. It is a very old game. And because you also got to think, the game didn't get any engine upgrades or anything either. So the game is still running off of whatever from 10 years ago, you know? And number two, I think K-Lab wanted out. I think K-Lab did not want to do it anymore. They didn't want to deal with SIF anymore. Because he already gave up SIF because SIF was losing the money. So, you know, they kept SIF because SIF was cheaper, was much cheaper to maintain and add content to compared to SIF, and they probably just stuck to it just for legacy reasons, I guess. I'm guessing. So, yeah. Now, yeah, they didn't have anything to do with SIF because they already handed off the game at that point. But, like come on. It was, look, the signs were there, okay? The signs were there. Like, I repeatedly said on my streams back in SIF1 days, like, I kept saying, this game is not going to last forever, okay? Every year, I kept saying the game is getting older and older. Okay? The game was getting older and older. You know? Like, the fact that we didn't get SIF2, like, years ago is a surprise in itself. You know? Which, I remember when SIF came out, some people thought SIF was supposed to be like SIF2, but no, SIF is his own thing. It is not the sequel. We gave permission to talk about SIF2? Talking about SIF2 in a SIF2 stream? I can't believe it. Why would you do that here? Hmm. Will I pass? I don't know, actually. Can't tell. That Shiki? No, it's not. Not at all. Ooh, barely. Just barely. It is though? No, it's not. I think you need new glasses, Holly. I see no Shiki here. I don't know what you're talking about. The beautiful girl is gone? You're just going to ignore every other girl that's there? Ooh. Barely. Again. So, Holly, I guess you're basically saying that every other girl is not beautiful. Interesting. Alright, speaking of glasses, though, I need to get my eye glasses. Computer eye glasses. 'Cause my eyes are hurting. I don't know why my eyes are hurting right now, but they are. Jeez. I haven't had to wear these things in like for a while. Like, it's been like a couple months or so. I haven't needed to wear these things. But my eyes are hurting right now for some reason. Alright, you know what? I should be smart and just dodge this song entirely. Based off of that score. I should be smart and dodge the song entirely. But I would play it because I really like this song. And I'll be entirely biased. I don't think there's anyone here in the chat who remembers this part of the history of the stream. But wait a minute, it's highlighted on my channel. You like this song? Okay. When I say I like this song, I mean like it's one of my absolute favorites of a certain group. I don't think there's anyone in the chat who was around for this part of the stream history. But yeah, back in 2019. Okay. This was when like I was really getting into master songs finally. So I was trying to get my first all perfect on a master song. And so you know what song that was? I was trying to get on. It was this song. You know? So at the end of almost every stream, I would do master attempts at this song to get it all perfect. And so eventually, I think it was that summer or something. Eventually, like I got my first ever all perfect on a master song. Which indeed was this song, you know? So that's why I say most likely no one is around anymore from 2019. But yeah, that's a very interesting part of the history of the stream, you know? Wow, there was a point of time when I streamed and I did not play master songs. I can't believe it. But that was years ago, so that is ancient history now, you know? It's very ancient history. Dang, that was almost 5 years ago. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. I have to play with these glasses on now. Everything has a tint to it.
私だってやるときゃやる。私だってやるときゃやる。まだまだ私だってやるときゃやる。やりました。任せなさい。あなたのおかげ
All right, I think I should make the 2 million, right? Yeah, there we go. I did get it. All right, the pain and suffering should begin soon, right? Oh God. Oh my God, dude. 2.4? Dude, I'm telling you, I don't think I can do these anymore. Well, I'm not even gonna try to do that. I don't think I can reach these scores anymore. You know, as much as it pains me to skip this, but I have to. Please, give me masters. Give me masters, come on. I already played that. What? Oh God. Dude, I don't know. Like every song here is basically 2 million. Basically. So, okay, this is the test. These are the test songs. If I do a few and I fail all of them, like, it's over. It's definitely over. Okay? Because experts are not going to help, I don't think. If anything, I think I'll fail the experts more often at this point. Oh my God, dude. Really? I gotta do this over. Ugh. I don't think I'm reaching 2 million. And oh my god, dude, why are my eyes hurting me right now? I don't know what's going on in my eyes today. But my eyes are just not being helpful right now. Oh my god, are you serious? Oh, that's a surprise. Well, I guess the other songs are the test. Why are these all Aqours songs? I just realized. This game is heavily biased. I can't believe it. Okay. Wow, okay. I still am beating the scores then. Oh, maybe I can reach level 40. as long as the game is nice, you know, I can certainly reach it. What does a star ticket do? I'm pretty sure what it does. Well, all right, I'll tell you after this.
ここは任せて一緒に歌おうここは任せて一緒に歌おうここは任せて一緒に歌おう任せてくださいここは任せて一緒に歌おう任せてください今ここは任せて任せてくださいここは任せて任せてください任せて今ですここは任せてここは任せて任せてくださいここは任せてここは任せて今です任せてください一緒に歌おうここは任せて一緒に歌おう今だ一緒にここは任せて任せてください一緒に歌おうここは任せて一緒に歌おう任せてください一緒に歌わせてください一緒に歌おう今一緒に歌おう任せてここは任せて一緒に歌おう任せてください一緒に歌おうここは任せて今です任せてここは任せてここは任せて一緒に歌おうここは任せて
All right, so I'm pretty sure what it does is like it helps you get more perfects in the song. It increases the rate that your skills activate. You get more bonus skill percentage at the end of the song. Anything else? I don't remember. I can translate it for you. But basically, if you want a higher score, or if you need a higher score, then use one of those and it'll give you a higher score. As long as you full combo. If you don't full combo, you receive less. Less of a score multiplier. Is this even... I probably translate it for you just so I can double check. Yeah, you don't lose HP and all that. Skill activation rate increased by 20%. Double score effect for selected members. Any notes up to bad become perfects. Get a little bit of a member training bonus. So yeah, basically, if you need a higher score than your natural score can give, just off of base multipliers for the score, then yeah, you use these. Which eventually you're probably going to reach a point where you have to use them for every song, like I'm doing. And even then, that still might not be enough. So it could also be a problem.
ください。よっと今です。任せてください。ここは任せて。一緒に歌おう。まだまだ今です。よっ、いつの間にか来たね。一緒に歌おう。こんなまだまだよっ、ここは任せて。よっと任せてください。ここは任せて。任せてください。よっ、今です。任せなさい。一緒に歌おう。今です。ここは任せて。一緒に歌おう。ここは任せて。任せてください。一緒に歌おう。任せてください。ここは任せて。よっ、ここは任せて。任せてください。よっ、一緒に歌おう。ここは任せてください。一緒に歌おう。ここは任せて。任せてください。よっ、ここは任せて。任せてください。ここは任せて。一緒に歌おう。一緒に歌おう。ここは任せて。一緒に歌おう。ここは任せて。任せてください。一緒に歌おう。ここは任せてください。一緒に歌おう。任せてください。ここは任せて。一緒に歌おう。任せてください。一緒に歌ってください。ここは任せて。一緒にここは任せて。ここは任せて。一緒に歌おう。ここは任せて。任せてください。一緒に歌おう。ここは任せて。一緒に歌おう。任せてください。ここは任せて。一緒に歌ってください。ここは任せて。一緒に歌おう。任せてください。ここは任せて。
Dude, honestly, even if I get past this level, I might have to quit off the basis of, dude, my eyes are just killing me. Like, actually, like, my eyes are starting to hurt to the point where some things are getting, like, blurry a little bit. That's not good. Oh my god, I already feel. Well, maybe I need level 12s. Oh yeah, by the way, also for the star ticket, I'm pretty sure your record doesn't save in the regular song. So, you know, that's also another thing. Nope. 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 Oh my god. Nope. Nope. Dude, these scores are not helping. Nah. I like how oh my god. I like how I have the coins for this. You know what? I'm gonna do it just cause. I'm gonna do it simply just cause. Cause look at that score, man. Alright, hopefully I can do it with my eyes feeling like this. Dude, imagine I actually beat the score. Ah! Did I tap off the screen again? I think I did. Do I hate when I'm going so fast? My finger taps off the screen and completely misses the note. I'm going too fast. You know, I might keep going, even if my combo drops. Whoops. I'm going too fast again. I was definitely going too fast. Yeesh. You know, man, I should beat that score then. Yeah, right? Yeah, I did. Cool. Alright, it was smart to keep the song then. In that case. You get 500 event points off of that? Jeez. Alright, hey, that song's pretty easy, right, guys? Right? It's one of the easiest songs in the entire game. I promise you. Alright. Last song in the level. And then honestly, I might be done. Once I hit 40, I really need to rest my eyes. I didn't think I was lasting this long. Oh my god. I thought that was a swipe note. See? This is why I need to rest my eyes now. I'm starting to mess up more.
一緒に歌おう。任せなさい。ここは任せて。今一緒に歌おう。ここは任せて。一緒に歌おう。ここは任せて。一緒に歌おう。今ここは任せて。一緒に歌おう。ここは任せて。ここは任せて。ここは任せて。一緒に歌おう。任せなさい。今任せてください。ここは任せて。ここは任せて。ここは任せて。一緒にここは任せてください。ここは任せて。一緒に歌ってください。ここは任せて。任せてください。任せなさい。よっと。ここは任せて。任せてください。一緒に歌おう。任せてください。一緒に歌おう。ここは任せて。任せなさい。ここは任せて。一緒に歌おう。ここは任せて。任せなさい。まんまるオッケー。
All right, that should be it, right, for the score? I think so. Oh my god, dude. Come on. Why? Why? Come on, dude. Oh boy, I gotta find another song. Come on, I just need one more song. Then I'm done. Um. Okay. You know what? Okay, it's level 12. Let's try, I guess. I know you're my first friend in SIF2. Am I? Hopefully you have a larger friends list now. Instead of just one. What? What did I miss? Come on, game. Please. Give me the score. Come on. Oh, finally. Finally. Oh my god. Yeesh. It has been done. I have yet again reached level 40. So much pain and suffering, but I made it, you know? Somehow. Oh my god, this song lineup sucks. These scores are going to be suffering. Well, I'm not playing it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright. That has to be the end for me. Okay. I love to attempt to keep playing, but I gotta end it. But at least I know, okay? Well, I'm not. No. The stream isn't ending yet, okay? I'm not done. I'm not done. Not good nighttime yet, okay? There's something I have to do first. Something I have to do first, you know? Of course, I have to use all the scouting tickets I got. Okay? Before I forget about them. Because knowing me, I will, okay? I already know. I'm going to forget about them. Reclaim everything. Make sure I get any scouting tickets that may be in here. Such as so. Right there. Okay. Are you guys ready for the inevitable disappointment? Because I am, you know? I definitely am. Here we go.
出会いは一期一会。大切にしなきゃだよね。
Wow, I can't believe it. Who could have seen this coming?
出会いは一期一会。
It's gonna be
大
nothing
切
good,
にし
right?
なきゃだよね。
Yep.
スクールアイドルが大好きなみんな集合
It's gonna be all dupes. No URs. Same old thing.
待ってたよ。ほら早く一緒に見に行こ
Yep. So basically, it's the usual, you know? Nothing new
う。
here.
待ってたよ。ほら早く一緒に見に行こ
New? What? Wow. I didn't even know I had something new to get.
う。待ってたよ。ほら早く一緒に見に行こ
And yet another dupe. I can't believe it. Who could have seen this coming? Alright, this one is a The 10 pull. Please give me a new UR. Come on, game. Do it for me. Oh, that's not a good sign. Oh, that's horrible. That is horrible. Oh, they're all dupes. Well. Well, as usual, scouting tickets love to disappoint. No. One of the Yoshiko one. I tried getting the Rico. I think I scouted once. Yeah. I did a 10 scout once. I didn't get her. So I just said, alright. Because if you look at how many gems I have, I'm saving up. Because Chisato's birthday is coming soon. And Hanamaru's birthday is coming soon. Chisato's birthday is next week. Like Sunday, right? So her birthday card is coming very, very soon, and Hanamaru's is in 2 weeks. So hopefully the game will be very nice to me, and I could get both, you know? Maybe I won't need to spend that many gems to get Chisato's card. That would be very nice, you know? But knowing this game is not going to happen. Boy. This game just hates me. Alright. Whoops. That's going to be it, though, for today. Fortunately, my eyes hurt. So I can't keep going. But hey, I reached level 40 again. I didn't think I would, but I did. Yeah. Other than that, yeah, I'm pretty tired too because it's 11 o'clock here. I don't think I'm streaming for the rest of the week because I mean there's nothing going on in game anyway. Like, after this is going to be free tour, and Global is currently in a free tour, too. So, next week, I will be back here with something. I don't know when or what, but it's going to be something. I hate to say it, but I'll probably end up doing Chisato Scouts off stream. I'll probably end up doing it like the same day it releases. But I'll tell you what, next JP stream, if you see her on the screen, I got her. If you don't, I didn't. That's how it's gonna go, you know? And also, next week is the last week before I am gone for a week. I'm going to be gone like the first week of March. So I'm not going to be able to stream because I won't be home, you know? Which kind of sucks because that's like around the time the last event happens. But I mean, oh well, I guess. It is what it is, but I'll figure that out next week when it gets closer. All right. I don't know what day next week, but it'll be some. I'll stream at least. Look, bare minimum, I'll stream at least one more time before I go away that week. So, hey guys, until then, thank you guys for coming by the stream. And I shall see you next time.